Omnibus Hauls are back, baby. Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a little omnibus haul for you. If you haven't seen an omnibus haul before, basically we just take a look at the artwork throughout the pages. I'll tell you a little synopsis on the book, talk about the price and the page count, and that's pretty much it. So haven't gotten a haul in a while. Glad to get this one. Got some really sick books here. A nice little X-Men haul. Some stuff I was surprised to get because I figured they would have pushed the dates a little bit more, but we actually got all these X titles. I got them all in one shot, and I got some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So without further ado, let's check out these books from this omnibus haul. First up on the haul, we're going to check out this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Compendium Hardcover Volume 1 by Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman. So this is an awesome book, man. I'm glad we got this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Compendium. This collects a bunch of the old run, the first run of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's some little like series of the characters and stuff in here. So let's just get into it and just take a look at it quick. Alrighty, checking out the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Hardcover Compendium Volume 1, man. Super excited they released this. This is badass. A nice book to have in the collection. I like that the covers are included in this from what I've seen. So that's definitely a plus because compendiums don't generally have the covers actually in the book, which is kind of odd to me. I don't know why they always break it up into chapters, but great looking book, great looking spine. Love the Turtles logos on it. Love the green effect throughout the whole book. You get like your contents page here listed, which is great. And it starts off right into the first issue, the OG Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, where you get the whole origin of the Turtles and all that, and how Shredder came to be, and how Splinter came to be, and all that. And it slowly will introduce all the characters. So looking forward to getting into this and reading it. So this is written by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird, and it has cover art here from Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird as well. And the synopsis basically just goes as a cowabunga dudes, it's time to travel back to the 80s with the Turtles and discover where it all started. This collection of Mirage Studios issues 1 through 7. 8 is missing. There was some sort of licensing issue. I'm not really sure why that is, but so 8 is not included in this book. And then you get 9 through 14, the Raphael, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Leonardo Micro Series one-shots, Fugitoid number 1, and Tales of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 through 5. It's perfect for new readers trying to learn more about the Turtles or longtime fans returning to the classics. Witness for yourself iconic moments in TMNT history. Watch as Splinter unveils the mystery of the Turtles' past, and then cheer along as the brothers do battle with the villainous Shredder for the very first time, man. So it's got a $150 cover price, so it's definitely a hefty price on this book, but it's totally worth it, man, and it's definitely great to have all this nostalgia in one book. Next up on the haul that we have here is the Avengers versus X-Men Omnibus. This was like originally collected in oversized hardcovers. I think there was an omnibus, but I'm not positive about that. But we got this. This is like the biggest omnibus of all time now. It's like 1,680 pages, which is crazy. I mean, this thing is just, look, it's thick, boy. This is a thick book. But glad this came in, man. Glad to get into this book. So let's check out Avengers versus X-Men. This is from like Brian Michael Bendis, and there's like a bunch of other writers and stuff I'm sure involved in this book. But so let's take a look at the artwork and stuff inside the pages. And next up, we got the Avengers versus X-Men Omnibus, man. I got the DM variant cover, of course, here with by Jim Chang, and it's the main writer is Brian Michael Bendis, but there's going to be a bunch of various writers throughout this whole book. Definitely glad to have gotten this. This wraparound cover is beautiful, man. All the covers pop. I love that Marvel's been doing these great wraparound covers recently, so this is one that's definitely awesome. You got Cyclops and Emma Frost there, and Captain America and Beast in the back, Storm. Everybody's just going at it. Badass cover. So the cover price on this is $150, so it's also a pretty hefty fee, but there is 1,680 pages, man. It's crazy. So you got all the contents listed here in the book, and there is an absolute shit ton. You got the Watcher there starting it out, man. So let's get into like the synopsis of this. So Earth's mightiest heroes battle the children of Adam in a crossover so huge it called for Marvel's biggest ever omnibus. Get the whole story of the Phoenix forces return to Earth, an event that kicks off an all-out war between the Avengers and the X-Men. The X-Men see the Phoenix as mutant kind's salvation, and the Avengers consider it a deadly danger. But what happens when 5 of the X-Men are transformed by the Phoenix and begin to change the world? So this collects Avengers vs. X-Men 0 through 12, AVX verse 1 through 6, Avengers vs. X-Men Infinite number 1, 6, and 10, Avengers Academy 29 through 33, Secret Avengers 2010 26 through 28, Avengers 2010 25 through 30, New Avengers 2010 24 through 30, X-Men Legacy 2008 266 through 270, Wolverine and the X-Men 2011 9 through 16 and 18, AVX Consequences 1 through 5, Uncanny X-Men 2011 11 through 20, A-Babies vs. X-Babies 2012 number 1, and material from Point 1 number 1. So it's a thick book, man. Tons of great stuff in here. Beautiful artwork. Look, you get some cool ass characters in here. There's the Brew, I believe, and that's from the Wolverine and the X-Men, I think. And then you get also, Red Hulk, bunch of stuff. There's some extras in this back, of course. There's a decent amount in here. This weird little, I don't even know what this is. Is this Scotty Young or something? But that's kind of cool looking, man. So just flipping through, checking it out, bunch of variant covers and stuff, I'm sure, and sketchwork in the back of this omnibus. So it's a thick boy, man. It's a huge book, and I'm super excited to finally get into the Avengers vs. X-Men stuff. So I'll definitely be checking out that soon. Next up on this Omnibus Haul video, we have the Ultimate X-Men Omnibus, man. Super excited to get into this. I love Mark Millar's writing. This has been one that was been on my radar. Once it was announced, I was super hyped to pick this one up. So let's check out. But my dust jacket is a little jacked, though. Let me just point that out real quick. It came a little jacked, honestly, but it's okay because I'm gonna read it and I don't really care. But still, just something to point out. It happens, man. I read my books, so I don't care about everything being pristine and perfect. I don't care about dents on the corners and all that shit, man, because I read my books. A lot of people, they just shelf them, whatever. But I get into it, especially X-Men. So really excited to get this Ultimate X-Men Omnibus. So let's check it out and look at the artwork and stuff throughout here. And we'll check out the synopsis a little bit of this book. Jumping into Ultimate X-Men Omnibus here, you get your Wolverine Adam Kubert cover here. Like I said, the dust jacket's kind of slid off. That happens from time to time. It's no big deal. I'll kind of get it back to normal as soon as I can. But let's slip the dust jacket off, and we'll take a look at this great wraparound cover as well. Just beautiful artwork, man. Bright and vibrant. Definitely really sick looking. Always a huge fan of these wraparound covers, man. So this is the, as I said, Adam Kubert DM variant cover. It's written by Mark Millar. You get contents right here in the book, which is always nice to have. That cover seems super familiar to me, man. I haven't read any of this stuff, but I remember seeing that as a kid, man. So jumping right into it, some Sentinel action going on, Colossus, so this is going to be good. So the series that catapulted Marvel's mega popular mutants into the 21st century in Ultimate X-Men, Mark Millar and Adam Kubert joined a standout lineup of blockbuster artists, reinvented Cyclops, Jean Grey, Wolverine, and more for a new era. Now, at last, the entire world-building run is collected in omnibus form. Led by Charles Xavier and X-Men are teens trained to use their genetic gifts to keep the peace between mutants and humans. But they're not ready for what's coming. Meet the Ultimate Universe's versions of Proteus, the deadly son of Professor X, Phoenix, Jean's dark alter ego, and the master of magnetism, of course, Magneto, my boy, shout out. See the X-Men go to war with their world's equivalent of the Avengers, the Ultimates, and get to know your favorite mutants all over again, collecting Ultimate X-Men 2001 1 through 33 and half, and Ultimate War 1 through 4. So this just came out recently, like I said, and the cover price is $125. So great looking artwork throughout this book, man. You get some extras in the back, of course, and super excited for this book as well, man. We got the Ultimates, man. Omnibus. So many X-Men titles. It's great. And the last book we have here, we have the X-treme X-Men Omnibus. Another one I was looking forward to when it was announced. Had to put this on the pre-order, man. So my pre-orders have been coming in. I'm super excited, but I still need to place another large order with Organic Price Books. Get my pre-orders in. There's a bunch more that I need. And we got the Uncanny X-Men Volume 5 coming out, which is I'm excited for. So we're kind of dying down on the X titles. These are the ones that just recently got released, and it's going to die down a little bit after this. We got the X-Men animated series adaptations omnibus coming out pretty soon. It should have been out already, but of course with dates changing and everything all the time. But so this is the X-treme X-Men Omnibus. Chris Claremont, goodness. Let's jump into this and take a look at some of the artwork and talk about the synopsis and page count and what it collects.
And finally, we have the X-treme X-Men Omnibus here by Chris Claremont. It has an 888 page count, and the cover price is $100 on this thing. Let's slide the dust jacket off here. The dust jacket artwork there is from Salvador LaRocca, and this is the DM variant. Love the wraparound cover on this too, man. Great. Just love those great characters just popping on that red so much, man. Beast and Nightcrawler just looking dope. So, I know people don't like this run. They say it's kind of cheesy and shit like that, but I mean, it's from the 90s. It's from that time where like comics were kind of like iffy, especially X-Men stuff. So, I'm a big fan of the X-Men stuff. I like the cheese, so I know some of this is decent, but probably a lot of it is kind of crappy, but it is what it is. But I'm definitely gonna, I'll read it for you guys and I'll review it on the channel. I'll let you know what I think of it. But so just getting into like the synopsis of this: extreme challenges demand extreme X-Men. Extreme is a stupid name too, just by the way. It's just dumb. I don't know why they ever did that stuff. 90s was all extreme for whatever reason. The legendary Chris Claremont and fan favorite artist Salvador LaRocca send an elite squad of X-Men on a worldwide hunt for the books of destiny, which foretell the future of mutant kind. But when Storm, Beast, Bishop, Psylocke, Rogue, Sage, and the new Thunderbird come under attack, one will fall at the hands of the deadly Vargas. Meanwhile, Gambit is accused of a terrible crime, and new mutants emerge just in time to face an invading alien armada. Can the Extreme team hold back the armies of Khan, plus the Reavers, the Shadow King, the Savage Land, and a terrifying telepathic threat against Xavier's school, collecting Uncanny X-Men 1981-389, X-Men 1991-109, X-treme X-Men 2001 1-24, and Annual 2001, Extreme X-Men Savage Land 1-4, Extreme X-Men Expose 1-2, and material from X-Men Unlimited 1993, number 36. Man, I'm surprised I got through all that.
Well, that is it for this Omnibus Haul video here, folks. I appreciate you watching. Let me know if these books are on your radar down in the comments. Are you thinking about getting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Are you thinking about getting the Avengers vs. X-Men Omni? Are you thinking about the Ultimates, the Extreme, man? All great books. Super excited that we're getting some more X-Men Omnibus out, and I'm really excited for this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So let me know in the comments, man. What do you think about these Omnibus? Are you going to pick them up or not? Thank you for watching, as always, and, get reading.
I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Organic Priced Books, the best place to get your omnibus and other collected editions. Super fast shipping, bulletproof packaging, and amazing customer service. Use promo code DROCK to get $2 off your purchase at organicpricebooks.com. Join the OPB family today.